Hey guys, what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. Now if you didn't see here on my channel, I posted an Ulta haul, and I'm going to be using a lot of the products that I mentioned in that video, and some of the products I'm going to be using in this video are from my Marshalls haul. So I don't have any updates in this video, except if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you would like, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you can also hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started with the full face of first impressions. So I wanted to go ahead and mention to you guys what I have on my face right now. I have my base on because I don't really have any new products to test out for you guys. So the first thing that I have on my face is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation with SPF 50. I love this stuff, especially for the summer. It gives me a very full coverage, but not only that, it's very lightweight and it's very comfortable on the skin. And I don't really have to use like a sponge or like a brush or anything. I just use my fingers and it blends in really, really nice. I love this product, and this is a holy grail for me. It will always be a staple here in my collection, so I highly recommend this if you haven't tried it. I absolutely love it. There for the longest time I never tried tinted moisturizers because I'm always a full coverage girl. I didn't think that it would work for me, but it really does give me a nice amount of coverage, and it covers up all my problem areas. So I just love this, and I can't say enough good things about this, and I have talked about this here a lot on my channel. So if you haven't tried this, I would definitely check this out. After I applied the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation, what I did was use this Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. This is what mine looks like. It's very used and abused, and it's pretty much on its last leg, but I'm definitely going to use it up. I just took a big powder brush and applied this all over my face just to set that foundation so it won't move around. And then after that, I filled in my brows with this $1 Million brow pencil, and I had received this in a BoxyCharm. It's been a long time, I feel like, and this is in the shade Universal, and it's just a retractable pencil, and it works very nice for my brows. It's very creamy, but it doesn't slide or move around, and the color works perfect for me, and it does have a little spoolie on the end. So I have talked about this a lot here on my channel, and this is a holy grail product for me as well. So other than that, that is everything that I have done. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the eyes. In my Ulta haul, I hauled this palette from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm pretty sure that this is from her birthday collection. It's an older palette, but it's new to me, and I definitely wanted to try it out with you guys. This is called the Sipping Pretty palette, and this is what the outer packaging looks like. It's super cute. And then when you open it up, you have a good variety of shades, and you do have a few pops of colors. So I just want to test this formula out with you guys and see how it works for me. From swatching it, I feel like I am going to have a lot of issues with this palette, but we're just going to test it out and see how it goes for me. And to apply some of these shadows, I pulled out some of my James Charles Morphe brushes, and I have them laying out here, the ones that I thought I would use today. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the eye look. Something about this palette is you have a lot of neutrals, but I think I want to do something kindly bright and fun. I really want to try the pops of color in here, so because there's so many options in here to do everyday neutral looks, and I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to go in with the pops of color. The first color I'm going to start out with, though, is this Dusty Rose shade, and I'm going to apply this all in my crease. And to do that, I'm going to take the Morphe M441, and again, these brushes are from the James Charles set. So this is what it looks like when I coated my brush, and it did pick up a little bit of powder here in the pan, but I don't really have an issue with that. I'm just going to go ahead and tap my brush off a little bit. It did fly around a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this in my crease. I will say that this color is actually blending out pretty nice for me, and it's a very nice transition shade, especially if you're wanting to go in with these pinks and purples. I hope you guys can see pretty well, but I will give you guys a close-up when I'm finished with the eyes. So I'm just getting some more on my brush, and I'm going to go in and deepen that shade a little bit more. I am somebody that I like to take my eyeshadows up higher. I know that's not everybody's thing, but it is mine. I don't know why, but I have always done that. I don't keep it very low. I take it up high like I'm a drag queen, and I love it. So this color really does blend, and it really does build up. So I just went in with the intensity that I wanted it to be. You can always leave it a light sheer, but I just wanted to build it up and kind of get it to where I wanted it to be. And again, this is blending out really nice, and I didn't have issues with this shade. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take this hot pink shade, and I'm going to apply this right on top of that. I want to make sure that I keep the color that I have already applied. I want you to still be able to see it, and it's just going to make blending this hot pink a whole lot easier. Like I said before, I still want you to be able to see the shade that I have used. Even though this is my transition, it's really going to help blend, and it's going to look very nice. It's going to give that gradient effect. So I'm going to take the same brush except a different one, if you know what I mean. Like I used this one, but there's so many duplicates in this brush set, so I'm going to take another one and apply this shade right on top. This is very pigmented. I can already see that. It's actually blending out really, really nice. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I think it looks like crap on camera. But again, after I am finished, I will give you guys a close-up and it'll look a whole lot better. So after I've got that the way that I want it, even though it looks really crazy right now, I'm going to take another one of those brushes, a clean one, and I'm going to go into the shade that's like this maroonish shade right here. It's a reddish pink shade, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to blend that in the crease as well, and I'm going to use this as my outer corner shade. It does pick up a little bit of powder, but nothing too crazy. So this is kindly just changing the tone a little bit, and I actually like the way that it looks. But if you were somebody that you didn't want to change the tone of that, you could always go in with a different shade. I just kind of wanted to do like a monochromatic type thing and do a really nice shimmer on the lid. Like I said before, guys, I'm just testing out this palette and I wanted to see how the formula works. Because I'm somebody, I am new to the Kylie Cosmetics formula when it comes to her eyeshadows. This is the first palette that I have ever purchased from her, and I just really want to test out the formula. So now I'm going to do something that I didn't think I was actually going to do, and I'm going to go in with probably the same brush, honestly, and I'm going to take the black and I'm going to smoke it out on the outer corner. There is a black in this palette, which I do appreciate because I'm somebody, I use a lot of black eyeshadow. If it's just to use as a liner or if it's just to use to deepen up the crease, I really do enjoy a good black. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my outer corner and deepen it up. And then I'm going to take this brush right here. I feel like you could use this to blend out your concealer if you wanted to. I'm actually going to take this to blend everything out. It's considered to be just a blender brush, so that's what I'm going to do with this brush. Now when it comes to the shimmers, I do have a lot of options, but I'm not really sure what I want to do, honestly. This purple is pretty, and I'm just not sure that it will pack the punch that I'm looking for. This champagne shade looks pretty, but it's chunky. I'm not sure what I really want to do. Let's swatch some. They're honestly, like, these shadows, I had a lot of doubt with them because they're not really swatching well on my arm. But I think I'm just going to start off with this purple, and if it doesn't work, we can always go in with something else. I'm a big believer that when you use shimmers, I think you should use your finger. I feel like brushes just don't cut it. I feel like you get the most intense look when you use your fingers, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with this light lilac purple shade. It's pretty, but it's more of a topper. It's not giving me that really pigmented look, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It looks like crap right now. I will fix it, but it's not really giving me what I was wanting. It's more of a topper, so I think I am going to go in with a straight up gold. We're just testing out the formula, you guys, and this is what the gold looks like. It looks a lot better than the purple. And I do have some fallout. I'm kind of just brushing that away with my finger. So, I know I've used a lot of the lid shades, but honestly, I haven't been happy with the way that it's looking. So, what I ended up doing was, after I went in with that gold shade, I actually went in with this champagne shade right here, and I applied it on top, and I will say that I like it a whole lot better. And, of course, when I do my other eye, I will do the same steps. Even though I didn't like the way that it looked, I will do the same steps so it will even out and look the same as this eye, but now I kind of like it. I will say right off the bat, this is not my favorite palette. I'm actually having some issues working with this palette, and normally I don't have issues. I kind of know what I want to do when I look at a palette, but right now it looks a little crazy. I will fix it. I'm honestly not really crazy over this formula. I'm having a very hard time working with it, and this palette retails for $65, and if you're going to spend that much on a palette, I would recommend you go get the Huda Beauty Nude palette. The palette is absolutely beautiful. I use it all the time. It has colors in that palette that are very similar to this. If you're somebody that you're into colors like this and you want that vibe, I would definitely go with that because they blend out so smooth. They're so pigmented, and they have some of the prettiest shades in there. So I highly recommend that. Or if you're going to spend $65 on a palette, I would definitely try the new Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites, and I can't say enough good things. If you've been here on my channel for a while, then you know that I absolutely love Natasha Denona, and I talk about her all the time. Her shadows just can't be beat, in my opinion. So I'm going to take this light color in the palette. It looks like this, and I'm just going to highlight my inner corner. And again, I like to use my finger. So this is what we're working with right now. I know it looks a little crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes, and I will be right back. So I am back, you guys, and I have my lashes on, and I smoked out the lower lash line with that pink, and I mixed a little bit of the purple in it. Overall, I really do like the look that I have created, but I have done this look many a times with different palettes and used different purples and smoked it out with black and stuff, and I feel like this palette is definitely not worth the $65. When I went ahead and got off camera and done the other eye, it gave me so much problems. I mean, this palette is just very hard to blend, and I really do feel that it lacks pigment, even though you're looking at my eyes right now and you're thinking, where at? It's just very hard to blend, and this color payoff, I mean, it's good, but it's not the best that I have ever tried, and I can't get over it that this palette is $65. I don't recommend it. It's just, I just had a very hard time with this palette. I just don't like it, and I definitely don't recommend it. I feel like you should go and spend your $65 on the Huda Beauty No Nude palette. That is amazing, and you can get similar looks to this. I just don't enjoy the quality of it. They do build up, but something about it is they're just a little lackluster, and for this price you can find so much better. But like I said before, I do enjoy the look that I have created. I feel like it's very nice, it's very pretty, it's very smoky. The only other thing that I did besides applying my lashes and smoking out my lower lash line, and of course doing my other eye off of camera, I added a little blush. But now we're going to go on to the highlighter. And if you saw in that Ulta haul, I did haul this. This is the Lion King. This is the collection with Sir John, and if you don't know who Sir John is, that is Beyonce's makeup artist. This is from a brand called The Luminous. This is what the highlighter looks like. Now, the formula on this is so nice, and I really do enjoy it, and I love the color, but I'm not going to use this today because the color is just too deep for me right now. When I am self-tan, this will look absolutely gorgeous, and if you are somebody of a deeper skin tone, then you will absolutely love this. The color is beautiful, but it will not work on me right now because I am too fair. So I'm going to go in with a highlighter that I just absolutely love, and I use all the time off of camera and on camera. This is the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette, and this is the lightest shade that they have. You can tell that mine is very well loved. I like to mix this shade and this shade, the gold and the rose, and I really love the way that it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to apply it on my cheekbones, on my nose, on my forehead, my chin, and my cupid's bow. I really do love this highlighting palette. It's so smooth and it's so blinding, and it doesn't really emphasize any texture. It is definitely one of my favorites, and I have talked about it here a lot on my channel. I highly recommend it, and if you're somebody of a deeper skin tone, they do have different variations. I know that they have a peach one, they have a gold one, and if you're somebody that you're into those crazy colors, they do have ones that reflect like pink and purple, so very pretty, and you can't really go wrong with this formula. This eye look, guys, it's very pretty, and I was getting really doubtful because it was looking awful, and I was like, I'm going to have to get off camera and take my time and really blend it because this eyeshadow palette really did give me a hard time, guys. I'm not exaggerating. I don't recommend it, and they were just so hard to work with. I have not tried a palette that was that hard to work with, and it's been a while. It really has been a while. I like to go here on my temples kindly and on my forehead and kindly just highlight it up. And then I like to go on my chin, and we're going to do a little on my cupid's bow. Okay? Now, the last thing that I have to do is do my lip, and the lip that I'm going to be using is actually new to me. I haven't tested this formula out. I just saw that it was new and grabbed it. This is from Revlon, and this is one of their High Shine Haute Brilliance. This is one of their Ultra HD vinyl lip polishes, and I have this nude shade, and I also picked up a purple shade, but I feel like because the eyes are so dramatic, I'm going to go with this nude shade. I don't know if this is supposed to dry down matte. I don't know if it's like a stain or a gloss, so we'll just test it out and see together. And if you are curious, it has a normal doe foot applicator, and these do smell really, really good. They kind of smell like lip smackers. Very pigmented. Taste is good. I love this color. It's like a nudie shade, but it kind of does give off that purple undertone, which is perfect for this look. I really do enjoy this nude, especially with the eyes, so this worked out perfectly because I didn't want to go in with a straight purple lipstick because, again, the eyes are really intense. They're smoky and dramatic, but this nude shade really did even out everything. And, again, it does have like that purple tinge to it, so very, very pretty. This does not dry down matte as of right now. It hasn't. It's not overly sticky like a really annoying sticky lip gloss like the MAC lip glosses. Those are so sticky, but it's just very comfortable on the lips. And I really do enjoy this formula. It's just very comfortable, and it's not overly sticky. But other than that, this is the finished look. It was a hard time getting here, you guys. The eyeshadow palette, I cannot get over that. But I hope you guys enjoy the look, and I hope you guys just enjoy this video in general. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being here and spending a part of your day with me. It honestly means the world to me, and I truly do see you, and I truly do appreciate it. And I just want you to know that I see you, and I love you guys. Let me know what you think about this look in the comments. Does it look like shit, or does it look good? Because I actually really enjoy it, but it took me a long time to get here. So other than that, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do love you. And before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.